Hi guys, Zora here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a very special video. I'm gonna show you 5 dresses that are competing for suitcase space for my trip to Paris. I do not want to bring all 5 of them because my strategy is to underpack, then shop on location, and that way I don't have to stress on how do I bring back my shopping. So the goal is to maybe keep only 3 of these. Comment below which ones do you think are the right ones to bring. I am going to Paris. If you missed my previous video, I'm super excited. It's my first international trip in the last 18 months. I have this very same trip planned for end of last May. I had to go ahead and cancel everything. I was so sad. I cried a couple of times, but the world was facing, kind of a catastrophe that, was so unexpected and it was so heavy and so scary that I don't think my trip was like a big concern to kind of wait on me for a long time. But I'm very happy that I'm able to reschedule everything and visit now that things are loosening up. We are vaccinated, we are going to do tests and take the necessary steps to keep everyone around us safe and move throughout Europe as safe as possible. The plan is to do Paris and then maybe do Italy for a week. So when you're looking at these dresses, just picture Parisian vacation and picture Italian vacation. The locations in Italy are not secured yet, so I'm not sure, but maybe Naples area. That's what I want you to envision. And I also want to invite you to my Facebook group. It's called Zora Blog. It's a place where I log in daily and I share about things related to personal style and fashion, like new collection releases, restock sales. I hope to see you there so we can connect in a more direct way. Filming these YouTube videos is so much fun, but it takes me like a week to 10 days to produce one of these videos. So I hope to see you on Facebook. If you like my videos, please give me thumbs up. It really helps my channel, and consider subscribing. I'd love to see you around more. Without any further ado, let's get into today's video. All right, here I have a Reformation dress. After I booked my plane ticket to Paris, the Reformation store in San Francisco was one of my first stops, and I decided to go through the store because with delivery window times these days, you never know unless you pay for like an overnighter. If you go with like ground or like the cheapest shipping option, which I usually pick, then you're kind of gambling. And given that I'm kind of like a week out of my travel dates, I thought going through the store is a much better option. This dress is called the Amethyst dress. The print is called Poppy Seed. It's a gorgeous, beautiful linen print with flowers. The neckline is square and it's framed with ruffles that wrap around all the way to the back. There is a gathering here at the back around the zipper that allows for a really snug, fit around the chest. I think that's something that Reformation is famous for. The good fit around your bust. And the dress also comes with the signature Reformation high slit. I was a little worried about it. I know for those of us who discover Reformation, for the first time, when you see the slit, you're like, I cannot pull off that. It's just too high. But in reality, I advise you to try them on. These dresses fit really well, and the slit is calculated in a very smart way, so it's not too revealing. I was thinking it will be too revealing, but it is not. So definitely loving this dress. It's really romantic, super dreamy, very comfortable. Linen is one of my favorite materials for summer. It kind of like flows, it breathes, everything you want. And the dress has like a 360 appeal to it because of that ruffle that is at the front and at the back. And as you know, I take photos for a living, and having a dress that photographs good on both sides is really important. So this is dress number 1, but don't be smitten yet because I have one more dress from Reformation and it's beautiful, and together we have to select only one from the 2. All right, so here is the second option from Reformation. This dress is called the Maegan dress. It's also made out of 100% linen. The print is super romantic. It reminds me of high tea, and it reminds me of a super dreamy vintage wallpaper, but in the best way possible. I feel like when I describe something as a vintage wallpaper, that is kind of like an insult sometimes. In this situation is really a compliment, and honestly, if this print was available in the other cut with the ruffles, I probably would have settled on that. But because I really like the print of this dress along with the way the chest area is designed, but I also really like the ruffle that is 360 on the other dress, that's why I'm so torn between the two. Speaking of the front part of the dress, I mean, so dreamy. Look at the bow, and it's just beautiful, beautiful. Then the back is also gathered in an elastic, kind of like in an elastic manner along the zipper, so it fits really well on the chest. And a really great detail is that the straps are actually adjustable. They're these little buttons, so you can kind of like have like a higher, you know, like a shorten the strap or lengthen the strap. That's really great. The dress is a little bit more flowy than the previous one. It has a lot more movement. It has a gathered ruffle on the bottom, which again, super romantic. And last but not least, this dress actually has pockets, which are deep and great, like actually usable pockets. Let me find one. It's really hard to find when it's not on me, but here it is. Found it. Here, my whole hand goes in. This is also size 0, fits really, really well, like a glove. And now, you and me, we have to decide, do I keep this one? Or do I keep this one? Vote in the comment section below. Next up here I have a little red dress. It's by Sezane and it's called the Alexandra dress. This dress comes in many colors, but the red just looks especially fun. And the fun story behind it is that I was online when they released it, and back then I didn't have a ticket to Paris, so I was like looking at it and I was thinking, well, I don't have anywhere to wear it to, so I didn't buy it, and it sold out. And after that I booked my trip to Paris, and I kept thinking about this dress. I was thinking, oh, it's a really fun dress. You can dress it up with a heel, and you can also wear like flat, really simple sneaker with it, and it would just be such a fun piece to bring to Paris. But it was sold out, so I started checking every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday when Sezane does restocks, and finally a week ago someone returned one single size 2, which is the size I wear. So I snagged it and it did not disappoint. The dress is made out of 100% linen. I love linen for summer. It's my top choice when it comes for a fabric for summer. It is really, really cute silhouette. I appreciate the oversized, fun poof sleeves. So playful, so feminine, and it has a gathered, like a little gathering at the back. Amazing. 10 out of 10. This one, it's not up for debate. It's coming to Paris with me 100%. Next up I have a mini dress. It's a knit dress. Has ruffle at the bottom, which makes it really playful. The detailing is absolutely gorgeous. There is a ruffle, like a horizontal ruffle, right on top of your chest area, and you get these fun adjustable straps. This dress is from Zara, only $40. I think the selection for summer dresses at Zara right now is really, really great. So if you're on a budget and you want to get some fun pieces for your summer vacations, definitely check out what they have to offer. I personally think it's a steal deal, and I'm looking forward to wearing this baby in Italy. I feel like it gives me Positano Naples vibes, you know, with like a big wide belt and like a knit bag, maybe the Raffia bag I have from Sezane, like a big wide brim hat. It would be such a great, easy, everyday look. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below if you like this knit dress. It's like a completely different vibe compared to the first 3 dresses I showed you, but I like mixing things up. I don't want to bring only, you know, one design with me or just like one category. I like having things that are more classic romantic. I like having things that are slightly sporty, slightly casual. I just like to have a range when I'm packing for vacation. And last but not least, I have a mini dress. It's a wrap mini dress I got from ASOS because the print is irresistible in my opinion. This dress has a 3/4 sleeve, which is different from the previous dresses I showed you, but it is 100% cotton, and the cotton is very delicate, it's very light. So in a summer day, sometimes I do like wearing a long sleeve or 3/4 sleeve cotton layer. Like usually it's like a shirt that I unbutton and just layer on top of a dress, and maybe I tie it because my skin burns a lot. So I do like to put like a kind of like a layer between me and the sun. So that's what really attracted me to this one. It has like a little gathering around the shoulder that makes it really playful. It's just such a fun piece that you can wear again with like a heel if you want it to be more dressy. You can wear it with a sneaker if you want it to be more sporty. And honestly, because of like the rich color palette that you see throughout the dress, I think you can totally wear this with like a black bootie or like even like a knee-high boots and turn it into a faux piece, no problem at all. So multi-season dress, really great price point. I went with size 34 European, US 2. That's my usual size from ASOS. That's their in-house brand and it's made in India. Super fun. It wasn't stock in all sizes this morning, so hurry up and snag one. Alright guys, this is it for today. Let me know in the comment section below which dresses are your favorite, which ones should I bring to Europe, and especially please vote between the two Reformation dresses. I know there is no wrong answer. I love them both, so whichever I pick, it will be so much fun to wear in Europe, but I really want to hear what you have to say, so please vote on the Reformation dresses in the comment section below. Also, I have a link to my Facebook group Zorimori blog in the description of the video. I hope to see you there. We can connect and chat on more like day-to-day basis. If you enjoyed watching this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Consider subscribing. I would love to see you around more. Have a wonderful week and see you next time.